Personal data received. Ha, Mike was muted. Yes. Have to check all the switches. You say, why can't he do that? It's so easy. Why can't he do that on his own? He's always forgetting. I don't know. So, hello, Moose. Thanks for the hint. Seems I'm doing the weekend mission, so I'm flying back to Euclid, the weekend mission system planet, and it's activated indium, I think it said. We'll find out when it demands amount. Call in my freighter and scan the system. What the hell? Might be something left to scan. Unlikely. But I need my freighter anyway for the vault. So let's just scan it anyway for my own information. Let's see, Newber shows up, but that's all. As if everybody goes straight there. Entirely possible. I'm gonna see what the rest of them come up as. Claims that I've discovered them, all but Newbar, which is discovered by Stu. Typo. We'll upload that and see what people think. It's what, a good hour and a half plus since the mission started, so there should have been plenty of people with a chance to do that before me. It's unlikely I'm really the first to. Now, where is the actual mission planet? That's it, I think? No? Up here. Low mass foras. Activated indium detected. Oh, should be just about everywhere here. Yeah, it needs storms, right? Activate indium, reach the target planet. Set down now, anytime. Oh, we got a predator after me already. I haven't even got on my ship. Oh, why is that sand? Oh, boy, is this stubborn. Now, am I, like, below ground or something? Too high, unable, landing area not clear. Oh, finally I tripped on a rock, and then I was able to land. Or the ship tripped on a rock, whatever it is. Now, how much activated indium? 924. Yeah, put 1100 in here. And source items for the space anomaly. Now I have to deliver, locate, secure depot. I have to use this signal booster. Richard Head Gaming, roar, welcome. It's just afternoon for me, but greetings anyway. Okay, never. Now, locate. Is it already up? Drop pad. Okay, it's not that. Pick that up. What the hell, huh? Oh, there it is right there. Deliver the goods. Hold to tag. Wrong. Okay, I don't need to tag it. Deliver the goods. Yeah, just doing the weekend mission here, collecting activated indium. I got plenty in my reserves, so it was pretty trivial.
Extreme night temperature detected.
Okay. Oh. Yeah, well, I knew there had to be some delay. I'm in my Explorer. Is there another one? Oh, okay, so now I can go there. It's the actual position, not even approximate. Well, maybe it isn't. I just land. I'll find it on foot, no problem. I don't know, it looks like a barren landscape, but it's devil finding a landing place. I don't know what's the matter with this planet. Have to trip on a rock is what I call it. If you smash into the ground, then you have a better chance of landing. But yeah, see there, Smash in the ground and then you can land. So weird. So, where's that depot? That far away? Drop pod? No. Not what I want. Where'd it go? Drop pod way over there? And what's that? Deployed navigation marker. 2 hours. Target sweep. Ah, right. It's just over here. 200 units of distance. Ah, yeah. Like we couldn't see it. A big old trading station, so that'll do.
Incoming storm.
Delivery lockbox. Accessing Kazakh Polo's box. Deposit item. 750 activated indium is an item, is it? Okay. Engineering entity. I can't even see my ship. Yeah, it's not here, that's why. Yeah, it's real smart, Typo. Okay, we're back. Straight up.
Extreme night temperature detected.
We still got a daily mission to do as well. Get those Quicksilver missions logged in there to boost the community event. In the log, objectives there. Community research is at 77% on item 3 out of 5. Those hologram emoji things, not emojis, action greetings and all those, so we complete the mission. Collect 941 indium and turn in 750 of them. They give you such a nice profit margin on those things that... Hey there, Mr. Robot, how are you today? Everybody's eager for the hologram starship, you figure? Yeah? They all tell you they're eager? Okay. Hi there, you got anything new you want, or Mr. Helios? Data and creatures. Yeah, I got some of that. Here, you could take it all. And I'm gonna get out of here. Hold it. No, I don't want to get out of here. I want to run the daily mission. So, tame wild creatures. Too easy, eh? It'll still take me, you know, 15 minutes, no doubt, at least. Depending on, you know, the planet and all that. Let's see what they do this time. It will be a different system. It should be one in Galaxy. No, it's the weekend mission system. No, it's not good. Didn't want to go here. I should have restored the. Should have flown back to my starting position first, because if I call in my freighter and go to the scanner, the good scanner, not these wimpy little scanners that everybody has in their regular spaceships. Heavy-duty freighter scanner that gives you all the details about all the planets at once without landing. Oh, wait for the freighter base to render in. There must be a few people in this system with, yeah, see, there's nothing new here. And I'd rather find new stuff. Go to this one and arrive at this one. Okay, so where do they want me to feed these wild creatures? It's probably just so someone else can go in there and clean up all the tame creatures for their larder. They want you to get them in the habit of looking for food from interlopers. And then they'll come in later after all this is done. You know, it's not a terribly wholesome business feeding wild creatures. It should, well, should is a funny word. Should feed themselves in the wild. Impossible to land planet again. Now, how can I crash into the surface? Get a little height and go straight down? No. Landing area not clear. It's like empty landscape, not clear. What, do they got to clear some sand particles out of the landing pad? I don't understand. And I still got the marker there and a drop pod. So I think I can just land anywhere and feed the animals if I can land at all. There, finally. So once it renders all...
Incoming storm.
pesky weeds. So, we got any animals? Not yet. Should put down a food processor and start grinding up a new supply of food, creature pellets. Because of rendering issues, it could be, yeah, that it doesn't render all your obstacles, first of all. So I want a food processor. Missing components like a seal. That's hermetic seal. That's a hermetic seal is a like a walrus that lives by itself in a cave somewhere. A hermit seal. Is that what it is? A walrus component for the. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what I thought. Okay, we got some creatures there. I'll start feeding them. Just here, launch some pellets. And then just any random creature that spawns within my within range of my throwing arm will get tricked into eating my bait pellets. Okay, let's get rid of that marker. We got some scans in while we're at it. What are these guys? Looks like a burrower with speedies going. Ah, jeez, I had him. Or was I? Want to get this. Got it. Okay, so now I'll get the stationary red dots. Is that all of them? Or just one? No, here's another. Yeah, there's one more. 200. Not getting my mission done very quickly. They didn't eat much of my bait there. There we go. And another one. No, that's a... Got him. Okay, so let's try that again. We got one creature baited so far. And I'm out of creature pellets. Back to my ship. Did I start the thing going? Yeah, it's grinding. put a bit more in. Okay. Any more creatures within range of my throw? It's supposed to be quick, right? I'm sure taking my time over it, but you know, that's, if you've watched me, that's typical of me. Taking my time, wasting time. Here to waste time, really. I'm playing a silly video game. Wasting time. So can I throw a bait at this guy? Yeah, finally got a second one lured in. And a third. What's the matter with my jump there? And jump boots. I should just learn how to do the glitch jump, I guess, whatever they call it. Now, some of these creatures, I don't think those burrowers will come eat. How far away are these guys? 67? Feed you. I always like putting it on the ground instead of feeding them direct, because then you might get a bonus creature or two. You feed them direct, it just feeds the one creature. Which is, you know, sometimes what you want, but that's okay. But just spreading them around for these missions is all you need to do usually. Nella Doodle, welcome to the stream. Just doing a daily mission. I already did the weekend mission. Get those Quicksilver credits. Work on that community. What do you call it? The community research, which is up to 77%. Yeah, I'm okay today. Hello there. You like me now, do you? You like me enough to give me a ride? Sure. Oh, I sat, instead of sitting on top, I grab his neck and jam my face into the back of his head, eh? Okay. Here's a nice group, maybe, eh? They're gonna... He didn't even see that. Throw him a bit farther. Is this one? That one still hasn't seen the pellet, so I'll put one by him.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
He doesn't want to eat my food.
Ground protection falling.
Offer food. Why isn't he eating my food? I have to give it to him directly? See, that one's eating it. Is he too slow? Everybody else is eating it all up before he can get there? Feed with... Okay, I give him one of his own. And this guy too? Or is he already... Yeah, this guy too. They're being stubborn about eating off the ground, I guess. They want to be hand-fed. What a nuisance. Offer food. Those burrowers, very little chance you can get any food into them. Well, Princess, yeah, wants to be hand-fed. Well, maybe his neck doesn't bend all the way to the ground. He has to eat it from your hand or eat leaves off a tree or something. Ever seen a giraffe trying to drink water? Yeah, like that, only worse. Interact. So these guys are all fed. They're gonna bug me now until I feed them again or something. Trying to be a giraffe, yeah. They don't look much like giraffes, but they act like them. Oh, flyers. Can I scan him? Yeah. Flyers won't eat your pellets either. I don't know if they're... Okay, a few more this way. I know it's easier to just gather a group of them and then you wave your pistol at them and they get scared off and you can feed them again to draw them back. It's kind of an exploit. I avoid that. I like to just feed them peacefully, take my time. Oh, I missed that scan. I let go of the trigger. Any more red dots? Just hazardous flora. I got a whole bunch of weapons on this multi-tool and you know everything about MS. How many save slots can you have? You mean in your backpack or on your save slots? Oh, save slots. Save slots. Somebody said 24 or something? I'm not sure. I don't really know that. I've got a save for every expedition that has ever been. All 10 expeditions, I got separate saves. And I've got two normal saves, my main and my secondary. This is my main, but there's still lots of empty ones. Question to break the quiz then? There's probably lots of people that know that. Like the builders and stuff that don't like destroying the bases once they've built them. They have to start new saves. They might have lots of saves. Me, I do it differently. I have lots of bases with hardly anything in any of them. Skeletal bases. They're functional, but they don't have a lot of decoration.
Extreme heat damage detected.
Oh yeah, okay, I'll fix it.
Recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Lots of pretty places with nothing in them, really. I got a few bases I developed a little bit, but not a lot. I don't think it's a lot anyway. So, what was I doing? I was okay. I refueled my heat protection. Find some more creatures. Here's one. Now, if I throw one on the ground, well, I saw a red dot just as I... Yeah, he's going for it. Now, red dot. Is it still up? Despawn already? Yeah, it's gone. A speeder. Red dots. What are they, underground? Looks like they're underground, doesn't it? Okay.
Extreme night temperature detected.
Where'd it go? Out of way? Aha! Now, where is he today? Inorganic object. I'm facing a wall. There I go. No, he's still ahead of me. 26 distance. So there's no cave here though. Have I run over him? Floating crystals now. 51. Maybe a different one I'm chasing now, I don't know. back on the surface. Is that him? There he is. Just a funny looking mini. What the heck was he? Oh, it was a gopher. So I got one underground left. That's probably maybe one I was digging after. There he is. Just 36 units away. Oh, did I... He's hiding. Where'd he go? I scared him back into hiding with my rocket pack. Yeah, I don't even go to planets with underground creatures on them anymore sometimes. If I'm feeling impatient, there's one. 21, eh? Oh, as soon as I jump, it seems to disappear. I shouldn't jump. Oh, it also fades out when you get too close to him. There he is on the surface. It's a crab. Hold to register complete. 2250 nanites. Yay, 9 out of 9. We done it. Now we gotta feed, still gotta feed creatures with pellets. 16 out of 37. It's a good thing the game is pretty stable here, for me at least. I don't have to restart these missions halfway through because I crash. Of course, now that I mentioned it, it'll crash within seconds. Okay, let's see if we can feed some more over here. We got a... Okay, let's just throw pellets into the sky and see where they fall. And remember, do not summon my ship. I got a food processor over there working on my next load of pellets. Starship 500 units away already. Can I go faster if I use a exocraft? Theoretically it should be, right? I know, I drove right past that creature without feeding him.
Incoming storm.
Okay. Now, where's that food processor? Did I already lose it? There it is. $200. That should last for this mission. Don't litter. Now, we cause enough litter with throwing stuff around already, eh? Don't leave your equipment laying around. Out of 37. Now are we managing to feed these things? Those are moving too fast. They're flyers or burrowers. See, the burrowers won't feed. What's that? Mineral formation. Be fun to dig up. Wrong button all the time there. Okay, just this one doesn't seem to be moving too fast. Maybe he'll take some food from my hand. $20. Are they all hiding from the storm? Oh, looks like some sort of crab thing here. Feed him. He's a nice big fella. Interact. He'd be rideable, wouldn't he? Get some honey. Jeez, I can't even tell where I'm riding or if I'm actually riding inside him, like happens on some creatures. You can't see yourself at all on them. So I can still hand out food. Is that food underground then, if I toss it from the underground view? There's a big pile of steaming poop. Okay, this guy's too slow. I'm gonna have to building? Or some crop plants over there. We got other people here too. My capital ship. Nice. Fight guinea pig starship. Oh, hello, fake guinea pig. We're almost met. We might meet yet. Never know. That's flyers again.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
Food. 22.
Extreme night temperature detected.
Birds. Birds are no good to me. Neither are burrowers. Just zipping by. Let's look in this direction. In the bushes, I'll just put it out here. Yeah, he's going for it. So is that guy. See, we get 2 for 1. I don't have nice herds of animals that you can just throw a pellet in the middle of them here, it seems. Fun fact, I'm a dealership. Drop Joker. You're at a dealership. You found a wandering trader there. What are you, traveling salesman? Now, what is that? Why doesn't it identify it for me when I scan it? Buried technology. Okay. It's not important. Oh, I've got 3 here. Can we get them with 1 pellet? Or 4 even? Two there. And can't see them for all the... Okay, let's toss a few out. And yeah, you guys looking for food? Yeah, there's lots around. Just help yourself. There's another one, just for you guys. Yeah, I was gonna collect some cactus plants here while I'm here. Oh, no. Don't target the hungry creatures. Target the cactus. Give them some more food? Maybe they'll chase it, eh? So I still collect the food for my crafting tree, for the, you know, the stasis devices. These are, these crop things are an ingredient in a stasis device. Indirectly, like 4 or 5 levels down. But if you want to create a lot of them, it's handy to have free supplies instead of having to buy everything. Okay. Oh, yeah, you finished that food? You want some more? I think we've accomplished the mission, haven't we? We got enough, oh, no, 6 more. Get 6 more to feed off us. And so I got all the cactus. Buried mineral formation. Well, let's leave that bunch behind. There's my ship passing it by. It's, oh, still need 5 creatures to feed. Herc. There, a glowing mineral. Turned into something ordinary. Put this away. Dealership, yeah. Yeah, buy any of the food crops that you see at dealerships too. I feel you can make a profit on them making stasis devices or fusion igniters. Whatever you prefer, maybe both. Thermal protection falling. See, stasis device, view craft steps. We got cactus here as an ingredient for polyfiber that makes circuit boards, which you put in quantum processors to make stasis device. See, I told you. It's only the one place though. I don't know if the fusion igniter also needs it as the other trick. Okay. Fusion igniter will be near here. Fusion igniter. Crafting. Yeah, there's a cactus flesh makes a polyfiber. Yeah, that's right. Quantum processors are used for both of them. Oh, and used here as well to make unstable gel.
Product constructed.
You can just make them right here on this screen.
Product constructed.
What fun, eh? There's that. Make these. And there's our fusion igniters. 15.6 million units for one of these. Pays for a lot of cactus flesh.
Product constructed.
More than, definitely more than you ever use. So there's the fusion igniter. Send it to my freighter to be hauled around. Do this right. Now, yeah, I'll just throw these out of the way. I'll use them eventually. Now, anything in here? No. Exocraft. Oh, we got some carbon in the exocraft. Or oxygen. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I was trying to optimize these, you know, the bonus slots and everything on this, and I'm not really. Thing is, with Exocraft, it seems you can't get extra slots. You're stuck with what you have. So the bonus slots and stuff, some of them, like this one here, has an empty position next to it. I can't build anything there, so I miss out on some of the synergy. But other than that, it's pretty straightforward. I've installed pretty much everything, and I still got 3 empty slots. And my other exocraft are in similar position. Do I have any underground to discover here? No, I don't have any to discover. Okay. How many to feed? 5 more to feed still. What's this one? Is that underground or what? Turns faint when you get close to it? Let's see what many of them feed from. Yeah, I got one. Here comes some more. He smells it. There he goes. 34. La la. Interact. Hello. I can't interact with the gopher. Even if he is pooping out huge poops bigger than him. Interact. I don't want to interact. Do they want more food?
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Storm? What's here? Is this another gopher? Yeah, he came back to eat it. There we go. And off we go. Goodbye, storm.
Extreme night temperature detected.
Out of pulse fuel?
Technology.
I don't think so. So there we are. Another daily mission completed. All that remains is to collect the reward. Gonna have a security check here. Get out your ID forms. Show us your open all your inventory. Show us your contraband. Shine a white light in your eyes. Security check, right? Random wait times. "20 minutes. I don't know what that time in that message is there from Streamlabs. It's a variable in the message that weigh the ship and test it for performance drugs. If I had the live-in ship, yeah, they would have to test it for drugs. This is just an explorer. But then, yeah, once you land, they allow you to switch your ships in and out without any security checks. So, make sense of that. It's still checking. Yeah, the PS4 is even slower for this. So, yeah, want to see the rest of my inventories? Look at this. Gicknip. Nip nip buds. Contraband. Yeah, maybe slip them a stack of nip nip, they'll let me through. What? My vaults are tidy, you figure? It's a little bit of OCD there, right? I definitely do not fall in the ADD camp where everything is just piled in. You see, each of these crops here is matched up with its matching mineral. And like you plant them together, they're found on the same planet. These over here are miscellaneous. Telephone, hold on, folks. Oh, security finally let me in, did they? Yeah, that was kind of funny. It was a telephone solicitor that when I told him I didn't want any, he started cursing at me. He is not having a good day. Complete mission. I think that's what I want to do. I don't need to change exit setting. I had a little conversation with him, shared a joke or two. Cheer up his day, you know, let him get it out. So, yeah, the next hologram is 78% unlocked now. So there's 3 left. That'll still be a while if that's how long it is till the next big update or anything. I feel that there may be timing a big update for No Man's Sky to come out just before or around the same time as Starfield. They feel threatened by Starfield, so they're gearing up for a fight. That may be Sean Murray's state of mind, right? He's thinking about competition here next month. So I already did this. We've got our daily and weekly missions completed. Now what should we do? Another mission, random mission. Oh, if it would come up with the mystery mission, I would take that. Um, or should I just do some creature scanning hunting? Or would you like to see some of my old bases? Do I think, oh, I should exit the anomaly in any case to go back to my home galaxy. The weekly mission drags you back into Euclid every week, pretty much every week. You want to see some bases, Noah? Most of my bases are pretty boring. They have, you know, a base computer and a prefab room with a teleport and a trade terminal and a save game box, whatever it's called. Maybe a landing pad, just because you know where the ship will be then. And that's about it. So most of my bases are pretty boring. I think this is, oh, this is unknown planets. Okay. Well, let's see if I can find an interesting base to show you anyway. You like purpose-built farms or tourist trap holiday base, or what else do I have? We'll scan this system. We'll go look at the list anyway and see what is up here. Nice base, it gives me ideas. Oh dear. Do we want Nella with ideas? That might be So my settlement is fully developed, maxed out at 200 population, 100% happiness, $1 million income, near zero maintenance expenses. It gives me one valuable product and one commodity El Cheapo product that happens to be on my base. It happens to be Fecium. Rocky Ridge Farms is my oldest base now. These are, of course, they're all by age, right? They're in the order you created them. And then take away the ones you delete. It's not my first base. My first base I deleted. Sandals Starball Beach is like the first of my holiday bases. I also grow some starbulb there. Rocky Roads Graveyard, a lot of buried bones and stuff. Sand and water, iron and sulfur. It's a combination holiday spot and industrial production spot. You know, I thought I'd experiment with the zoning a bit. Camp Radon and Dioxide is mining base. It mines, it's got radon and dioxide listed, but it actually has 5 different products it mines in that one base, as well as it's powered by hotspot mines and storage depot tin cans. Nature Tours is a little nicer tourist trap base. I worked on it quite a bit. It's also got a 12-sided lighthouse that's built without glitches. It's all snapped together pieces. A lighthouse with a light on top. Well, they're not quite all snapped together. Some of them are free placed. Throttle Jockey, howdy, welcome to the stream. Anomaly 1 base with gold and separators. Look at that dairy farm. It's got some animal feeders, and you just load them up and you get a crowd of animals. Speak up if you want me to visit any of these. Ammonia, nav data storm crystals, a big base. This is a sort of a random, it looks like it's storming there or something in the photograph. Random base, but I built it out quite large. It's got, you know, farming, it's got minerals, it's got decoration, actually, you know, pets. Activated indium and nitrogen. Toxic bungalow is actually that one. You have to name it, Nilla. I don't know which one you mean. There's time delay here. Toxic bungalow is my main farm. It's got a lot of production in the farming greenhouse domes. Big base? You want to go see Big Base? Okay. We'll head out there. It's a fairly early base, so it's not terribly sophisticated. Kind of random direction some of it goes, but I'll show you anyway. It's built at a minor settlement, so I didn't need to build a landing pad for it. It means my ship will be sitting out in the open because it doesn't actually use that landing pad when you teleport to it. But I hardly ever use my ship to go to and from this base anyway. I believe it's in Hilbert because I transferred from Euclid to Hilbert before you had the easy option of going back to previous galaxy. I know it was still possible, just that I preferred Hilbert, and I built a lot of bases there and stuff. So, my usual base, it has a teleporter and a trade terminal. It's got a food processor, a save point. It's not very pointed, but it's a save point. We got some greenhouse domes with just random crops. I love planting stuff in the domes because they're so easy to harvest. I was completely surprised when they gave us those harvest all plants machines. The domes are older than the machines, right? One day all our domes had those machines in them. So yeah, outdoors here, and there's the minor settlement. I don't know if there's anything to loot here. Yeah, a red case. And a gek here counting his money at the trade terminal. Check the gun out. Just a dumb little pistol. C-class. The other trader. Two of them keep each other company. So anyway, there's my base next to it with domes and supply depot for nitrogen. 4,000 nitrogen. Always useful. That's another one on the same nitrogen network. There's the base computer. Hasn't moved since I set it down. My ship is over here? Or, no, that's something else. No, that's my ship. Way over here, not even on a pad. But I'll probably teleport out again, so it doesn't matter. So, down inside the base, we got the vaults for security and supplies. We got a stack of rings here with a robot, a green slime, a living ship model, and a floating cubey thing. I just stacked them all there in the middle. They're kind of the guards for the vault. Then we got the main front room with some holograms, some decoration, a door, which I use the garage door now. I didn't actually see if, let's see, if I go this way, you go here and a ball tries to drop on your head if you go too fast. A little Indiana Jones action there. And the ball generator's up on the roof with a nice launching ramp. If you come up the ramp towards it, it'll probably get you, you see. Hug the wall, you're okay. Bonk. And then we got some rooms branching off from here, which are some mushroom things, some other mushroom type things, and another branch. This one's got a blobby wandering around. More mushroom type things. More mushroom type things. And some flowers. White flowers, and what do we have here? We got yellow flowers. And more mushroom type things. I think the mushrooms are still new when I was building the base. New to me anyway. And we got the selenium, whatever. I don't have a good nickname for that. That's pretty well the base. We got the balcony out here to view things. And a little bit of wooden oh, I've even got a door here, a secret entrance. So that's the big base. It's not as big as a lot of people's big base, but it's called a big base. It's big for me. So that was nature tours, anomaly, big bases there. Love the ball roller. Yeah, I like playing with those circuits and stuff. I'll show you some other. That's a cool thing to show you. Is my my mill. A mill as in, you know, grinding up flour type mill. I figured out a way to do it within the game. Except it doesn't actually work. It doesn't actually grind up anything. But it grinds away. Ooh. You say ooh after you see it, or maybe you say yuck after you see it. I'm not sure. It has another ball. You like the ball? We have another one for you. This is my mill. And as you can see, it's got some wiring going on. It's got some switches that you trigger by standing on them. And it's got some garage door things set up kind of strange. There's garage doors on 4 sides. And when you go up the ramp here, there's a ball generator. You get close to it, I think. Yeah, you get close. It triggers the ball. The ball falls into the pit here. Lands on those foot switches. And each foot switch opens the gate that's in front of it to push the ball around. And you throw some grain or something in there. Like you should be able to throw glass beads in there, like a biter trap. It's supposed to go forever. Like that guy's standing on a switch there, but not triggering it. He didn't. That switch is faulty. Is it? I think I got it going again. I don't know why it stopped there. It's not supposed to stop. It went around several times and then suddenly it stopped. So it's a complex machine. But yeah, if you throw some glass beads down there, it'll grind it up into flour for you. You can, I know you can do it in your crafting slots, but you believe me? And yeah, you don't really need the proximity switch to start it. You can press a button to restart it. I could make one for you at your own base if you wanted. But it's kind of rough. Yeah, you'd have to put a shell around it to make it look pretty. Yeah, here I was experimenting with different angles of some of the weird pieces that they offer for builders. That's all snapped together, and it generates strange angles for putting stuff on. I'm not sure. Let's see. I don't really have a base. It's mostly on my freighter. But once I've built one. Oh, yeah, you do it all on your freighter, hey? Yeah. Well, the bases have been, a lot of their thunder's been stolen by the freighter bases since they made the freighter bases so nice and capable that, yeah, that's happening to it. That's a lot of people are going that way. So those things sit flat even on a angle surface, I guess. Oh well. So yeah, and there's a rock growing through it. The settlement has a base before we had to build further away. Oh, I could build a mill at your settlement if you wanted. Someday if we catch each other streaming or something. I play with multiplayer enabled all the time. Um, Different from most people, I guess. Enabled and cross-platform enabled. I just like seeing, you know, the other players at the Space Anomaly and stuff like that. See the other players doing the weekend mission. Uh, oh, the same 4 rings that I had stacked up in my big base, I've got set out here. Holographic globe gadget. Oh, I got an extra one even. It's not a ring base to it, it's a different sort of base. And oh yeah, I'm producing some sulfurine and something else there. Go inside to harvest it. Yeah, this little building is pretty random. Moved my base computer inside it actually. Silverine and sulfurine and silver produced here. And there's my teleporter and my trade terminal. Gotta have them in every base. Why have a base otherwise? Another experiment, trying to see how things fit together. These things overlap a little bit in the corners, but that's all snapping together again. Just how things fit and everything. I was playing around. Oh, and there's an overlap with gaps for some reason. Not quite sure why that one snapped in like that. And that's without even getting into the triangles. That's no end of... Oh, yeah, and we got a energy power hotspot just 10 steps away from the base. Well, it's pretty much right inside, yeah. I built the original base long before those hotspots were available, I believe, and it popped up there right beside it. So is it still grinding? No, it's stuck again. I need to hit it with a it could be there's some plant in there that is causing it to stick. I'm not sure. That thing some rock respawned and it sticks on it. Maybe it was that one I destroyed already. What, I put stairs up to this, did I? But yeah, those big balls triggering the foot switches is the secret to this. You don't actually have to walk on them to get them to trigger if you can find something else to put on them that will work. And a big ball is one of those things. Then you have the garage doors are able to push the big ball, which it theoretically enables all sorts of weird machines to exist, perpetual motion sort of systems. Of course, they stop working when they get out of rendering range and everything. You have to be there to actually see them working and make them work. So that's the mill base. I actually have landing pads here because there's no alternative. Oh, we got protogex with little shells on their back or something. Or they're little birdie things actually. Offer food. You want some food? Will you let me? No, you're too small to ride. Find your big brother and he might give me a ride. Jeez, you got lots of nasty teeth for being such a cute little fella. Tweety pie? Yeah, maybe. Have I scanned him? No, I haven't even scanned him. Of course, all the scans expired. I've got 6 out of 6 species discovered, but only 1 out of 6 scanned. Oh well. So, so that's the little guy with a little bit of a crest of 3 feathers or whatever they are. Okay. Oh, I've got an upstairs here with a couple of food processors and a message module. Does it actually have a message in it? Wait for you to enter your message. Oh. Oh. Mill base. There, more junk on our screens for us to ignore. So yeah, I forgot I had an upstairs here, and there's the normal way I harvest those minerals. So any other bases you want to see? Runway is the first base I actually got a compliment on. It's kind of an experimental base. It's got some interesting features, I guess. Runway is another experiment in wiring for lights on the runway. Carrie Bowes, welcome to the stream. How you doing today? Just showing Nella a few of my bases. So I think runway is actually larger than big base. So we've got the teleporter, we've got a previous base parts collector, we got a large refiner and a portable refiner sitting here. A few decorative glitches and whatnot, glitch trophies. Another decorative. We'll run this way first. Down some stairs. It's got a canopy over it. A couple plants planted on the steps. Sounds like I've got a exosuit. What's going on? Where is... Yeah, why have I got an exosuit? I thought I was using the Nomad. Now, it's kind of hard to get back on these stairs with the canopy there. So, down from the canopy stairwell, we have a storage vault room with the missing center pillar. A few plants planted for decoration. And we have here, this is what I call a waiting room, because it's right next to the landing pad. So if you're waiting for a buddy to show up for something, you can have a nice comfortable and a nice view. Put your coffee on the end table, or you could have a meeting here. So going back through the vault, back up the stairwell. This is the building that started the base, the central building here of wood. Then I started experimenting with triangles, so that I just put a few triangles here on this door, and it opens up here. It means that even though they're snapped together, they are on different reference points, so that you can't then build square floor tiles between them. You have to use triangles to connect them together. Once you've started using the triangles, you can't get away from them if you're trying to snap things together, right? A little extra out building, we'll take you on a tour of that shortly. We got a little teleporter here and a teleporter there. The only way to move between them is to actually go through the short-range teleport. It is truly a short-range teleport. We're inside now. And it's a security teleport too for this trade terminal. I think I was thinking of building my vaults in here, but I built them down the other area eventually. But that trade terminal is the most secure one that I've got. You never buy any counterfeit goods there. So more glitches. Oh, I like these plants here because they move a little bit, right? And this is the actual runway. Why the base has the name. We got a few trophies on pedestals here, or statues on pedestals, and you can tell it's a runway. Well, you can tell better at night, but these lights are flashing in sequence. Telling you which way you probably should land if you're going to land on this runway. You should try and come in over the building and land as opposed to smashing into the building. And it's just floating out here over the valley. There's my vaults and landing pad. Not sure if you realized I turned 90 degrees there. There's the short-range teleport to the trade terminal, and partly obscured by some giant plants is the original main building. So you may have noticed a few other teleporters here. Decorative galaxy map or whatever it is. One of them goes down to that building. I didn't want to go twice. Oh, it bounces you back. That's no good. Okay. There. We're in that building now. And this building is kind of my exercise in mixing triangles and squares. And you very quickly get into this pattern where each corner has 2 squares and 3 triangles. 2 squares and 3 triangles. 2 squares and 3 triangles. I color-coded them. I colored the squares black to make it plainer. 2 squares and 3 triangles at every corner. Even there's 2 more triangles outside the wall there. 2 squares and 3 triangles. Fit into, 360 degrees that way, and you can snap them all together for a solid floor. You don't have to overlap anything. It's very economical that way. And there's the short-range teleporter that we came in, and below that is a door and stairs. The only normal door to the system is in the floor here, or the stairs to come up in the middle of the building. It's resting on 3 leg stands, so it's quite stable. But outside, then the floor pattern continues, where each complete vertex is 3 triangles, 2 squares, 2 squares, 3 triangles. 2 squares, 3 triangles. 2 squares. And you could make a whole building paradigm. Is that the right word? Oh, I actually can rest a bit. Could make a whole building paradigm out of it. You can extend it to the roofing. Go. I want to go up. where you got 2 squares and 3 triangles at a vertex. And here we got 2 squares and 3 triangles at each at each vertex. None of it works out to be particularly square or round or triangular. It's kind of an odd shape when you combine them, as this roof shape and building shape shows us. But you know, you could still build all sorts of stuff this way if you wanted, and and they just use normal walls. It was a building exercise anyway, something to do. Now, what else do we have here? When you come out of this building and wander around, one of the first things you probably encounter is this garden. It's just a garden of all the different colors of plants that I could plant at the time. The weirdest looking plants, of course. And see, these guys all have different colored balls and petals. Well, they don't all have different colors, but they have some different colors. Yellow and red and blue with purple centers. That's a little garden anyway. Down over this way, I got all my Exocraft launcher materializer platforms, and the Exocraft summoning station, in case I need to summon them away from the base. The exteriors are slightly customized. You're not on the right base there, Colossus. But yeah, he's fully loaded too. Might be able to upgrade some of these to better ones. I don't think they have X-Class mods for Exocraft, which is a little bit strange. Just like they don't have slot expansion for Exocraft. I kind of abandoned the Exocraft a little bit. There's the Pilgrim. It's also fully loaded with no more technology to install. Go back to the Colossus. Oh, it's on its right base. It just nudged off a bit. There. There's the Nomad. Oh, they fell through somewhere. They were up on the stairwell there. I don't know why that happened. And I said it was the first compliment I got for my base. Out at the edge of the base here, just outside of my build area, so this comm ball showed up, placed by Traveler Angry Boss beer. Actually, boss here. So it's a nice base anyway. Let's see if we can trigger it again. Nice base typo. So thank you to Angry Boss once again. If he still plays the game, who knows? We need to. I wish there was a date stamp on those comm balls. So they should expire after, after 2 weeks or something and get removed. But then there would be more realistic communication device. So yeah, the planet is actually a Calcashroom glitch planet. We can tell from the stuff that's floating around here. Calcashrooms. Unidentified mineral, calcashroom type minerals. And there's a creature there. So yeah, one other thing to show you. The main building has, I showed you one room of it, which is actually the upper room. And there's a lower room, couple of lower rooms actually, but one of them is sealed. You could use the short-range teleporter to get out there, but inside is our power supply, power generators. Generating way more power than I'm using, which is another sign of an early base. Yeah. And we've got cobalt being mined here with some storage canisters. Oh, we got something else here too. Some oxygen. Oxygen is available in hotspots on every normal planet that has any hotspots at all. Maybe even anomaly planets. You could always find oxygen if you hunt hard enough. You can always find cobalt also. And that's all I found for this base. So yeah, if you don't have any caves or you can't find caves, you're looking for cobalt, you could look for a hotspot and build a mining village for it. I think there's, it always has, every planet has the mineral corresponding to the color of the star. So yellow stars have copper. On every planet at that star, there'd be copper hotspots and copper deposits. You might not be able to find them, they might be really rare, but spinny chairs that you can't sit on and a couch that you can. So that's runway base. I'll go back to the teleporter, I guess, and find another base to tour. Or we could find something else to do. Another base to view or runway, and then the hexagon, which is kind of the opposite. It's an excess of landing pads. It's got a trade trade large trade terminal, whatever you call it, just down the hill from it, with another 8, 6, 7 landing pads, and then I've got 9 landing pads at this hexagon. Late Fissures, a glitch planet. Eisen Cobalt is a cobalt mine. Viewpoint Lodge is a just a rest and relaxation R&R base. Near Portal Euclid Pyrite Green Volcano. Tells you everything about it. Calypso Outpost is, I think, just a base computer to allow me to access the Calypso galaxy. Radon uranium mines, phosphorus plant, Euclid center of the galaxy, Rattler nest, another glitch, Apterkaba office. My base workers, the alien base workers that volunteer to work for you, they must be really weird deviants that want to associate with an alien instead of their own race. They hang out at interloper traveler bases. So I built a base for them to hang out together and indulge in their research. I usually keep them here, although they occasionally have a desk at another base for that they can teleport to. So it's this office is relatively basic. It's on a toxic planet again. I'm not sure if I remember. I think it was kind of stormy anyway. Not another glitch planet as far as I can remember. I usually only see the inside of the base, not the weather. Although occasionally it will teleport in and I'll fall through the floor. It's digging deep into the archives to find this base and load it in for us, eh? Takes its time, and poor old legacy PS4. Still warping. Is it hung up in the warp? Finally visited too many bases in one session to complete this one? Say, no, I need to load this part in. No, I need to load this part in. We're running out of space. Throw this out of memory. Load this one into memory. Ran out of space and memory. Throw this one out. Load this one in. Eventually they're loading in stuff multiple times, not getting anywhere. I think that's what's happening. So, as far as I know, the only way to get out of this is to restart the game, and that would restart the stream, and I'd lose 3 viewers that I have left. I don't know, are there other people starting to stream here on Friday? I suppose there are. Yeah, this is definitely broken, so I guess I have to end this stream and start a part 2 of this stream, and you'll have to find the new stream when I start it, which will be in just a minute or two. Cajun Lava in about an hour? Oh, okay. Well, I'd like to drop in on them. I'll maybe make part B here for just an hour then. See you in a little bit. Okay, Nella. I know Moose will eventually show up again anyway. He doesn't have to say anything.